Good morning, students. Today we will discuss plant identification. This lecture is for MSc Botany Semester 3 students for the paper Taxonomy of Angiosperms. What is plant identification? Identification is the basic process of classification, but it is not the same as naming of an individual. In the biological sense, identification is the determination of the group to which a specimen belongs. In brief, identification may variously be defined as 1. The determination of similarities of or differences between two specimens. 2. The direct comparison of the features of a specimen in hand with those in keys in order to arrive at a name. And third, this assignment of an unidentified taxon to the correct class in an established system of classification, and the determination of a name for a particular specimen in relation to an already established system of classification. Now, characters often considered before plant identification. When we go for identification for a certain plant, we should consider these important characters. Determine whether the specimen is of herbaceous habit or woody, whether it is annual or perennial nature. Now, next to this, note the leaf type. What type of leaf is simple, compound? When compound, it is what type of compound leaf? Then phyllotaxy. Phyllotaxy is where arrangement of a leaf on the stem. Then venation, whether it is parallel or reticulate. Now, note the presence or absence of type of stipules on young shoots. Like when we see tendril stipules modified into tendrils or spines or anything else, anything other structure. So this is very much very important character. Whether or not milky or colored sap is present in the leaf, stem or other plant part. uh, Sap, presence or absence of sap, and sap is whether milky or colored is important feature. Note the distribution and kind of surface coverings, that is hair, trichomes, spines on leaf, on stem, whether presence of hairs, trichomes, spines is there or not. Observe the flower and name its parts. Count the number of sepals and petals and also note their arrangement. And that is estimation. What type of estimation is present there, whether valvate, conchoidal, etc. Not whether variant is present in one series, more series, or absent. After sepals and petals, if sepals and petals are not present, then there must be variant or not. So, variant is in one series or more than one series. Whether the sepals and petals are separate or fused, means gamo or polycondition. Not whether pappus or epicalyx or similar structures are present, because pappus is characteristic feature of Asteraceae and epicalyx is characteristic feature of Malvaceae. Not whether a nectar secreting disc is present in the flowers, which is the characteristic feature of Rutaceae. If there is risk, we will go to the family Rutaceae. Determine whether the flowers are actinomorphic or zygomorphic. Observe the number and attachment of stamens. Also note if there is fusion of anthers or filaments. Number and attachment of stamens and fusion of stamens. Note whether the stamens are antipetalous. Example, Chenopodiaceae and Amaranthusii. Antipetalous means opposite to petals. Alternipetalous, alternate to the petals, or obdiplostaminous, which is the characteristic feature of Caryophyllaceae, where two whorls of stamens and the outer whorl of stamens is opposite to petals and inner whorl of stamens is opposite to sepals. This is obdiplostaminous condition. Count the number of pistils, styles and stigmas on the gynoecium. Now cut a transverse section of the ovary. Count the number of locules and number of ovules per locule and also observe the placentation. After that, cut a longitudinal section of the entire flower through its center so that we can observe the position of every floral part on the flower. Note the position of the ovary and fusion of the perianth. And now lastly, determine the number of carpels. How many carpels in there? After carefully examining all above characters, the next step is identifying the identification is keying. Identification with keys. A key is an artificial arrangement or analytical device whereby a choice is provided between two contradictory statements, resulting in the acceptance of one and the rejection of the other. A single pair of contradictory statements in a key is called a couplet. Couplet is set of characters which are contradictory to each other. Set of one character which are contradictory to each other. Each statement of a couplet is termed a lead. Leads are usually the best contrasting characters. Characters following the leads are called secondary characters. After the lead, we consider characters which are secondary key characters. We will discuss here dichotomous keys only. Where there are punched keys, polyclave keys, etc. But we are discussing here only dichotomous keys, which are best in use. These keys consist of a pair of contrasting characters or couplets, as I said earlier, each statement of which is a lead. Means the pair of contrasting characters, so one character is one lead. Both the leads are numbered and begin with the same word as far as possible. Both the leads are numbered, इनको number दिया जाता है and the same word or same word दिया जाता है just as far as possible. Dichotomous keys are of two types, indented key and bracket key. We will discuss in this in detail. In the indented key or yoked key, each of the couplet is indented a fixed distance from the left margin of the page, like this. Left margin of the page. And example of the indented key is given below in the form of identification of 5 common genera of Ranunculaceae. Ranunculaceae is also called buttercup family, that is Ranunculus, Clematis, Anemone, Echinacea and Delphinium. These 5 genera are taken into consideration here. So, Fruit, a group of achenes and unspurred flowers. And fruit, a group of follicles and spurred flowers. So this is one couplet and this is one lead of couplet. This is fruit, a group of achenes and unspurred flowers. Now, in this case, whether petals absent or petals present. No genera has here, which is all the genera have petals. So here. Now, next lead is sepals. Sepals usually 4, involucre absent, clematis. Sepals usually 5, involucre present, anemone. This is one lead of the couplet. Now, when petals present, the genera is ranunculus. So, what is the characters of ranunculus? Fruit, a group of achenes and unspurred flowers and petals present. Fruit, a group of follicles, spurred flowers. This is another lead of a couplet. Spurs 5, flowers regular, Aquilegia. Spur 1, flowers irregular, Delphinium. So this is indented key or yoked key on the basis of which we can identify the genera. Now in the bracket or parallel key, the two couplets are always next to each other in consecutive line on the page like this. This is fruit, a group of achene and spurred flowers, and fruit, a group of follicles, spurred flowers. So this is the difference between two keys. At the end of each line in the key, there is either a number or a name referring to a couplet, like this. Either a number or a name referring to a couplet. So here we write number 2 and 4. An example of the bracket key is given below, in which all the same 5 genera of Ranunculaceae, that is all 5 Ranunculus, Clematis, Anemone, Aquilegia and Delphinium are identified. So we gave fruit, a group of achene unspurred flower, number 2. So we discuss here, this is in the number of 2. Petals absent and petals present. Petals present in ranunculus. When petals absent, number 3 is he discussed here. When petals absent, sepals usually 4. The next character is involucre. Involucre absent, then it is clematis. Sepals usually 5 and involucre present, then it is anemone. Now we will go to the next lead. Fruit, a group of follicles, spurred flowers, 4. So we discuss 4 here. Spur 5, flowers regular, Aquilegia. Spur 1, flowers irregular, Delphi. So I hope this will serve my purpose to make you understand the bracket key and indented key or yoked key. What is the difference between them and what is the role of these keys in the identification of plant. Now one thing we can add this to is, in the computerized identification of plant, the major research efforts are grouped into 4 major approaches: computer constructed keys, computer stored dichotomous keys, automated pattern recognition system, and Simultaneous character set method. A system of computer program to help in the plant identification and other related aspects of plant taxonomy has been presented by Morse 1974. This program of Morse includes routines for plant identification, key construction, description preparation, taxa comparison, and also the production of punched card field keys. So this is all about computerized identification of plants and the conventional method of identification of. Thank you.